Hello everyone, so today our group will be presenting about the compensation in AirAsia. This slide will be presented to Madam Mellisa binti Muhammad Shazili. So this is our group members, which is Mellisa, Adawiyah and Shahera. Let's begin our presentation with the definition of compensation. So, compensation refers to all financial and non-financial reward that employees receive in exchange for their works, skill, and contribution to the organization. There's two types of compensation. The first one is direct compensation, which includes salaries, wages, and bonuses. The second one is indirect compensation, which include benefits such as health insurance, paid leave, and training opportunities. So, an effective compensation system is important to help the organization to attract, retain, and motivate the employee. Next, I will explain about the three motivation theory that influence the employee. So, the first one, we got the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Maslow said that people have different needs. Salary help employees meet their basic needs such as house, food, and safety. Bonuses and promotion can help employees feel appreciated and support their personal goals. The second theory is the Hertzberg two-factor theory. Hertzberg explained that salary and benefit can reduce employee dissatisfaction. However, employee also needs recognition and achievement to stay motivated. Rewards such as promotion and performance bonuses can encourage employees to work harder. The third theory is Adam's equity theory. This theory focuses on the fairness. Employees compare their work, pay, and their rewards with others. If they feel they are treated fairly, they will be motivated and committed to their work.
Now, let's look at AirAsia background. As we know, AirAsia is a leading low-cost airline with the famous tagline, "Now everyone can fly." They operate over 215 aircraft and fly to more than 115 destinations. Their main headquarters is located at 𝓥𝔷, and they call their workforce is all-star. And for our study today, AirAsia believe that a strategic compensation and reward system is very important. It keeps their all-star motivated, which directly help them deliver the best service to their passengers. Moving on to the scope and objective at AirAsia. For the scope, our research focus specifically on analyzing AirAsia compensation system, which include financial rewards like performance bonus and skill-based salaries, as well as non-financial rewards such as concessionary flight tickets. And our three main objectives is the first, to assess how this compensation system motivate the employee. The second one is to identify the internal and external factors that influence salary decision. And third, to explain the importance of fairness, transparency, and rewards balance for organizational sustainability and employee welfare. Now, let's look at how compensation acts as a motivator, which divided into financial and non-financial rewards. On the left side, we have financial rewards. By definition, these are external, administrative, and monetary in nature. For example, AirAsia motivate employees through an increase in wages, incentive for reaching quotas, promotion, and bonus. The impact is very clear. It makes workers feel valued and appreciated, acting as an important motivate stimulus. On the right side, we have non-financial rewards. These are self-administered and come from the inside of an individual, driven by internal motivation. These include things like personal satisfaction, professional growth, public recognition, and comfortable work environment. Ultimately, this gives individuals a strong sense of competency, self-control, and personal development over their work. Finally, let's look at motivation and quality of service. which can break down into 4 points. First, for the theory, rewards are strongly linked to motivation. When we give rewards, it directly increases employees' effort toward their work. Second, AirAsia applies this by satisfying their employee first through motivation and rewards before they serve the customer. Third, the impact is clear. Satisfied and happy employee will perform their task better, which result is in a higher quality of service for AirAsia customer. And lastly, as example, performance-based bonus will encourage employee to work harder to achieve organizational goals.
Practical considerations done by AirAsia to ensure fairness in their reward system is first, they comply with the equity theory, which explains that employees judge fairness by comparing what they put into their job with what they get out of it. At AirAsia, this means ensuring that rewards are proportional to effort and contribution. Now for role-based fairness, for example, pilots earn higher base pay because of their specialized skills and responsibilities. Meanwhile, cabin crew receive allowances and travel perks to balance perceived equity. All of this is to ensure that different roles feel fairly valued. And for performance recognition, in which AirAsia does, they recognize employees who go beyond expectation, and especially to those employees who upskill or perform exceptionally, and then they are rewarded through merit bonuses and increments. All those reinforce the idea that effort and improvement are very much acknowledged. Now, as a low-cost airline, balance and compliance can be seen in the reward system when they balance between motivation and cost efficiency, whereby bonuses are tied directly to company performance, so rewards rise when profits are strong and fall during downturns instead. According to Herzberg's two-factor theory, which is reflected, financial rewards act as a hygiene factor that prevents dissatisfaction, while recognition and perks serve as a motivator that drive engagement. As for transparency and trust, AirAsia builds them by clearly communicating pay structures and using measurable KPIs like on-time flights and customer satisfaction scores to justify those rewards. And so this effectively reduces perceptions of favoritism. Now, under legal and ethical compliance, the company also complies with Malaysian labour laws on minimum wage, benefits, and working hours. The cost of living adjustment in urban hubs like Kuala Lumpur further shows sensitivity to employee needs. As for practical balance across roles, for ground staff, they may not receive travel perks, but they're compensated with overtime pay and allowances instead. For cabin crew, they would be enjoying lifestyle-related perks, while pilots and engineers benefit from skill-based pay. This mix ensures fairness across diverse roles. Finally, as for AirAsia's future outlook, they could strengthen non-financial rewards such as establishing a few career development opportunities and creating flexible scheduling for their employees. These are increasingly important in order for them to retain talent and to keep those employees engaged.
To summarize all, compensation play an important role in motivating the employee and improving organizational performance. Employee needs not only financial reward, but also recognition, support, and opportunity for their growth. Therefore, organizations should provide a fair and balanced compensation system to keep employees motivated and committed. The example of AirAsia also showed that good communication and employee support is important in maintaining motivation, especially during the challenging times. Thank you everyone for listening to our presentation. We hope you guys gain a better understanding about motivation and compensation. We really appreciate your attention. Thank you.